tried it, so you don't have to.
You were the talk of the town.
And I was the talk of the town because Patrick pinches butts.
Butt pincher.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So for this video, I thought I'd do another fun quiz time with some BuzzFeed quizzes. So why don't we dive right on in? Come along for the ride. I'm actually going to show the full quiz on the screen here. That way you can follow along with me. So why don't we dive right on in and get to the quiz. Alright, so design a sim and we'll give you a word to describe you. So what's your sim wearing? T-shirt and jeans? Something sporty? Something casual? A hoodie? A clown costume? Or a dress? My sim would probably be wearing something casual. What's their aspiration? Popularity, creativity, love, family, mischief, or knowledge? For me, it would more than likely be creativity. Pick a trait: goofball, geek, ambitious, cheerful, loves outdoors, or neat. I always love a neat sim. The reason for that is they usually clean up after themselves, and I'm all for that. Give them an activity to do. Go to the park, go to a coffee shop, read at home, get a gift for someone, invite friends over, or adopt a pet. I usually enjoy inviting sim friends over. That way they get to hang out, watch a TV show or movies. It's something I enjoy doing in The Sims. Since I can't do it right now, too. Pick another trait: perfectionist, bro, good, self-assured, foodie, or outgoing. I like a good sim. They very rarely ever get mean with someone, and they just enjoy being pleasant and cheerful, and that's someone that I enjoy in a sim. What's their hobby? Playing, reading, painting, running, comedy, or partying? For me, their hobby would probably be painting. Since their aspirations to be creative, I'd probably want them to do some painting. Also in The Sims, you can sell your paintings and make some good money off of it. So that's something else I'd probably want them to do. So I got the word happy for what I am. So you are always happy and you look on the bright side of things. I would tend to agree with that. Why don't we move on to the next quiz? Alright, so if you can score 6 out of 10 on this ultimate game show quiz, you'd be great on an actual game show. Alright, so let's start with science trivia. Which of these is not part of the water cycle? Condensation, evaporation, precipitation, or exfoliation? It's exfoliation, and I'm correct. Let's try a word puzzle. Can you solve this? Yeah, it's Netflix. I can't type. Netflix and chill. Correct. Let's see if you can guess prices. How much do you think this Yamaha VX jet ski costs? Sorry, I was trying to read numerically. So 39, 98, 14, or 17. I think it more than likely costs 14. It's 9. I had a feeling it might have been 9,000, but I wasn't too sure. Let's try some pop culture. Which of these artists have never appeared in a Super Bowl halftime before? Shakira, Rihanna, Bruno Mars, or Madonna? I think it's Rihanna, isn't it? It is Rihanna. Riri needs to do a Super Bowl halftime show. Let's see how you handle survey questions. We asked 100 people to name a famous wizard. Can you guess the number one answer? Yeah, it's Harry Potter. Yeah, I got it right. Okay. Let's see if you could do history trivia. The Statue of Liberty was a gift from what country? England, Germany, Italy, or France? It's France. Can you finish the lyric to this song? Do you ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind? Wanting to start again. Correct. Let's try some geography trivia. What is the largest continent on Earth? Asia, Africa, Antarctica, or North America? Isn't it Antarctica? No, it's Asia. I thought it was Antarctica. Let's see if you can answer in the form of a question. He's the only U.S. president to serve more than 2 terms in office. Who is Franklin D. Roosevelt? Who is George Washington? Who is Abraham Lincoln? Or who is JFK? Is it George Washington? Ah, it's Franklin D. Roosevelt. I don't know my U.S. history. And finally, let's test your luck. One of these briefcases has 1 million in it. The rest have a penny. Can you find the million? I think it's in case number 3. I got it right. Yes! All right, I'm a game show master. You performed better than average on this quiz. You should definitely try out for a game show or two. You just might take 1 million home. Well, I love that boost of confidence. Why don't we move on to our next quiz? Our next quiz is, let's settle this. How many unpopular friends' opinions do you actually agree with? So they asked the BuzzFeed community to tell them unpopular opinions about friends, and they delivered. However, are some of them perhaps not so controversial at all? Take the polls to find out. So Rachel and Joey were a great couple and should have ended up together. I disagree. And the majority tend to agree with me. Ross and Rachel were on a break, and he did nothing wrong. I disagree with that. They were on a break, but they weren't officially on a break. So he did do something wrong. Oh, pretty agreeing with me. Janice was great and everyone was super mean to her. Janice wasn't as harsh as the group tended to treat her. Yeah, sure, she was annoying, but she wasn't that bad of a person. So I would agree. And the majority agree with me. Emily was right to ask Ross to never see Rachel again. Ooh, this is tough. For those that aren't familiar, Emily knew that Ross used to date Rachel, and Emily didn't want Ross to see Rachel ever again because he said Rachel's name at the altar. So I'm going to agree with Emily. Ooh, and I have an unpopular opinion there. Monica and Richard were soulmates. I disagree with that. They were not soulmates. Ross was awesome, and his bad rep in recent years is undeserved. I disagree. I can't stand Ross. Monica was annoying and super controlling. I disagree with that. I enjoy Monica, but it's split down the middle. Wow. It was really creepy for Rachel to hire Tag. Yeah, it was. She just had a crush on him. A lot of people agree. Ross was a terrible father, 100%. Ooh, people disagree with me. Rachel and Chandler's friendship was the most meaningful one on Friends. They didn't really have that close of a friendship, so I don't think so. Phoebe and David were a better couple than Phoebe and Mike. I disagree with that. I enjoyed Mike and Phoebe. Joey and Chandler should have ended up together. I 100% agree with that. They should have ended up together. And that's it. So I have some unpopular opinions, but I wouldn't say they were all unpopular. Why don't we move on to our final quiz? So art history majors will pass this quiz with 15 out of 15, but everyone else will struggle to even get 10 out of 10. 10 out of 15. So let's start off kind of easy. Who is the artist of this painting? Is it Pablo Picasso, Vincent van Gogh, Claude Monet, or Rembrandt? It's Pablo Picasso. Who is the famous painting for painting Campbell's soup cans? Is it Roy Lichtenstein, David Hockney, Jasper Jones, or Andy Warhol? It's Andy Warhol. Who was the artist of this famous self-portrait? Is it Francisco Goya, Frida Kahlo, Georgia O'Keeffe, or Mary Cassatt? It's Frida Kahlo. Who painted A Starry Night? Is it Leonardo da Vinci, Claude Monet, Vincent van Gogh, or Edgar Degas? It's Vincent van Gogh. Okay, now it's starting to get hard. Degas is the artist of this painting, but do you know the title of it? Is it The Dance Lesson, Class of Ballerinas, The Dance Class, or Ballerinas at Dance Practice? I think it's The Dance Class. And I'm correct. Awesome. Roy Lichtenstein is the artist of this famous work of art, but can you tell me what it's titled? Sad Girl, Heartbroken Girl, Crying Woman, Crying Girl. I think it's Crying Girl. I got it right. Oh my gosh. What is the name of this painting? American Life, Small Town Folk, America the Free, or American Gothic? It's American Gothic. Correct. This is a Georgia O'Keeffe painting. Can you name the year it was painted? 1820, 1919, 1983, or 2009? I think it's 1820. Oh, it was 1919. Darn it. Which of the following art is not currently displayed in the Louvre? The Mona Lisa, the Venus de Milo, Liberty Leading the People, or The Persistence of Memory? I think it's Liberty Leading the People. Ah, it's The Persistence of Memory. And René Magritte is the artist of this painting. Can you tell me what it's called? The Lovers, The Kiss, Passion and Desire, or Cloaked Kiss? I think it's Passion and Desire. Ah, it was The Lovers. In which era was Francisco Goya's Saturn Devouring His Son painted? Was it the Romanticism era, the Renaissance era, the Baroque era, or the medieval era? I think it was the Baroque era. It was the Romanticism era. Well then. Which work of art is not considered part of the Surrealism period? Is it The Son of Man by René Magritte, The Persistence of Memory by Salvador Dali, The Nightmare by Henry Fuseli, The Harlequin's Carnival by Joan Miro? I want to say it's The Nightmare, and I'm correct. Name the artist of this work as well as the year it was painted. Is it George Seurat, 1884, Vincent van Gogh, 1888, Jan van Eyck, 1434, or Claude Monet, 1874? I think I'm torn between Vincent van Gogh and Claude Monet. I'm gonna go with Claude Monet. And it was actually George Seurat. I got it completely wrong. This piece is titled Grand Odalisque by Jean-Auguste Dominique Ingres. Name the reason the work was highly criticized. Because of the color choices, because the woman is nude, because her elongated anatomy, or because she only shows one side of her face. I want to say it was probably highly criticized for the elongated anatomy. And I got it right. Wow. And finally, let's end easy. Which artist is known for this style of work? Is it Pierre Mondrian, Jeff Koons, Jackson Pollock, or David Hockney? I honestly don't know, so I think it's Jackson Pollock. And it's actually Pierre Mondrian. So I got 9 out of 15, right? Dang, you knew most of these. That's fantastic. You definitely took an art history class, didn't you? Or maybe you just really, really appreciate art. Either way, you sure know this stuff. Well, I actually didn't take an art history class. I guess I just appreciate art and know most about it. And there you have it. Some fun little quizzes that I decided to take. I hope you guys enjoyed them and had fun following along. I'll leave a description down below so you can test some family and friends on some of those general knowledge quizzes yourself, or you can take some of the other quizzes to find out your own personality about your Sims trait, or you can let me know your unpopular or opinions about friends. All right, so I hope you guys liked it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!